Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Facebook Live. It is our Pastor of the Month presentation. And yeah, I'm kind of doing twofold. I'm working on the air and on Facebook Live. So excuse us for being just a little bit late for this presentation, but we are here and we are honored to have our awesome May Pastor of the Month, Apostle Dr. Lemuel Spence. I tell you, of Word Empowerment Church there in Durham, North Carolina. Apostle, congratulations. Woo!
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so honored.
And if I'm right, I do believe that you have won this once before, correct?
That's correct. They call me a two-timer. I don't know if that's showing my age or what, but I'm here. Amen. Thank you.
You know, it just shows how much your congregation and the people there absolutely love their pastor. And the last time I was there, we had such an awesome time. And I was talking to you and First Lady offline, and I'm like, what's all this I see in the background? You guys have really grown so much. Lady Spencer, we thank you so very much for just being on with us, and we just love you all so very much. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you so much for sharing our wonderful church with your audience. We are just pleased and excited to be a part, and we're so grateful to all that God is doing for us and for our ministry. You talked about our new background, our new sanctuary. My husband has worked so hard with creating such a wonderful, comfortable, beautiful, modern space for our congregation. And we're just excited about all the major things that God is doing for our church.
Amen. So, Apostle, tell us a little bit about yourself. We're going to start off with you this time and just kind of give us a little background, how long you've been doing this. You're there in the Bull City. I see Thomas Lee Wilson, who's hanging out with us, and you've got some of your congregation is already sounding off and saying hello. And then we're going to bring some of your congregation on. But give us a little background about Apostle. And, you know, having that title, that means you've been doing this thing for a little while.
I've been doing it for a little while, and I'm Bull City proud. I really am. I'm Bull City proud. I have been here for over 20 years now, like 22 years going on. Wow. And right here serving in this community. I moved my Reformation here 22 years ago. We bought the headquarters because I'm the presiding prelate of Word Harvest International Fellowship of Churches, which is a great just collaboration of pastors and leaders. And my local church, Word Empowerment, We Church, they serve as the headquarters church for that Reformation. And we're here working in the community, building. We've done a lot of things since as a pastor, since we've been here. We're reopening our Bible college soon. We started teaching and helped a lot of pastors get moving and started, even in this region in particular. There are probably about 10 pastors in this region that I can call up their names that have sat under my teaching and now going out and pastoring. We've given away a car. We've blessed families. We've had large food giveaways. We actually shifted our church to a hotel for about, I don't know, almost 8 months because we just couldn't hold all the food giveaway we were doing in this facility. So we were giving away everything from food to artwork.
Yeah, we actually feed, our missionary department does a very large food bank giveaway. And as they were tracking the numbers over the past few months, it turns out that our ministry was actually giving away food to over 300 families. Wow. It is just an amazing opportunity for the church to give back. You know, people always talk about the church taking, but this was just an amazing opportunity for our ministry to be a blessing to our community. One of the things about my husband is he's very community sensitive. You heard him say he's Bull City proud. And, our church is in the heart of Durham. And sometimes our city gets a bad rap, but we have been able to dig out a wonderful space here in our community. We're right off of Lebanon Street, right off of Duke Street in the heart of Durham. And it's just been a great time of fellowship here, even with our community. We're actually getting ready to do, in the month of August, we're getting ready to do a huge street festival. And I'll talk to you more about that later, but that's going to be an amazing time of fellowship as well for our community.
Well, this is exciting for me because y'all know I'm a Dermite, as we call ourselves.
Yeah. With us being so close to 85, because they've done something different with Northgate.
Not
We're like,
85.
no, Interstate 85. Right? We're right by the Interstate 85, so we're right in the heart of a lot of things, and they're doing like modern shiftings with the Northgate area. And one of the things that God gave me, even for this time frame, is all things new. As we're emerging out of the pandemic, all things new, and we've been able to put that into our community. And I'm telling you, I don't know what others are doing, but Durham is doing some major things. And We Church is really, really excited to be a part of it. I'm working with Representative Middleton, and we are just moving as we can to do what God said do. He just blessed us. But listen, I don't know if you know in the audience, the Lord just blessed us with a new luxury motor coach was donated because we're doing so much work. It's right on our property, a luxury motor coach sitting on our parking lot now was donated to us by my family. That's our family business, and they just donated the bus so that we can take the kids to the park during the summer and take our seniors out. And my wife and I are all about strengthening families. We got a huge couples ministry, so we're going to be doing a retreat with them on the bus. So a lot of just phenomenal things are happening, and I am grateful to be one of the senior pastors in the region, a general in the kingdom, with all that he's trusted to my hands.
Yeah, with all the changes that's happening in Durham, as much as you're reaching out to the community and doing that work, it is to be commended. I mean, because we need to let our community know that even though Durham is changing some, that we're still there for them to help provide for them wherever their needs are. And that's exactly what I hear from you, Apostle and First Lady, and from, the entire congregation. To mention that, you've talked, and we're going to let you come back in, but we're going to bring in some of the members of Word Empowerment Church, and we're going to let them talk about you just a little bit here, Pastor. Now, I think I have Elder Baker, who is hanging out with me. Actually, I see two people there, so we're going to tell you, take yourselves off mute, and we want y'all to talk about your apostle a little bit. Tell us a little bit about Apostle Spence. Take yourself, there you go. Hi, Elder Baker.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon
Hi,
to you.
Looking good, looking good.
Thank you. Maybe she's talking about you, Pastor. So, Elder Baker.
Yes.
We want to hear what you have to say about your apostle, this awesome man of God. He's told us his vision, what they're doing. So, somebody nominated him and wrote this wonderful stuff about him. So tell us about your apostle.
Well, first of all of it's true. Every last bit of it. He is an incredible pastor. I have been with him over 16 years, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love the We Church and Apostle Spence and Lady Spence. I have been able to see him go out himself across to the mothers and give them things, ask them what they need. Is everything okay in the house? He go down to the neighbors. A tree fell. He went to their house to pick up some stuff out the yard. Mm-hmm. Apostle Spence. I was like, wow. My pastor has been doing things in this community for so long. When we have outings, we have cookout for the whole community to come. We give out things for the house, not just the food, but I look at when we was in the hotel, he was giving out stuff for your house that you could use in toilet tissue, paper towels, home good things. He's just been awesome. He's just trying to be well-rounded. And most of all, I love his prayer life. He has prayed me through, I'll be personal. He's prayed me through my stroke I had recently. And as you see, I'm doing great. I'm wonderful. And I thank him and my entire We Church family. I have with me Missionary Cotton.
Miss Sherry, go ahead. Tell us about your great apostle.
I
would like to thank you, Melissa, for the opportunity. Again, everything that was written about Apostle, I would like to thank Elder-elect Stephen Colonel for nominating Apostle. Everything is absolutely true. Apostle, I've been with him for over 22 years. Apostle is the most phenomenal, oh my goodness. He is, I can't find the words. He is great. The greatest of the greatest.
Wow.
Apostle has come to our home. Apostle, my mother passed here in the church. Well, not at this location, but my mother passed, and she passed sitting in the church holding my pastor's hand. My pastor came to the home every day to make sure that we were okay. Apostle made sure that myself and my father and my sisters were okay. Apostle made sure that we had everything that we needed. Apostle is, we were living in Pittsburgh at the time. He came all the way to Pittsburgh. Apostle is phenomenal. This is the greatest place to be. If you have no covering, you need to get to We Church.
Amen, Sister Sherry. You know, that's the heart of not just a pastor, but a heart of an apostle. And I love it. I love that you both have totally described your apostle to a T. And that's what the ministry is all about, because you just described a servant. And that's what we all should be first and foremost, is a servant of the Most High King. No matter what your title is, I am first and foremost a servant. And Apostle Spence, that's what I'm talking about. We thank you. We honor you. I'm not sure if there's anybody else in the background. I know we had, let's see. I don't want to leave anybody out that might be back there. Sister Satira Lester, I'm not sure if she was coming on, or Sister Solange. I think I saw her comment, but if anybody else is back there in the background, I don't want to leave anybody out. But Apostle, we thank you for all that you do. We thank you for being a servant. Not just, and it sounds like you're not just a servant over the We Church. You're a servant over the entire community, anyone and everybody that you can touch. That story about the tree falling and you going over there and doing it, that is a servant of the Most High King. So we honor you today. We definitely, not just being our pastor of the month, but being the man of God that you are.
Well, I salute the fact that the Light radio station in itself, you also tapped into the heart of the pastoral assignment for this region and just supporting so many Christian endeavors. They're going to tease you when we're done for calling Barbara. Her name is Barbara Head, and you call her Sherry because they used her title. So they're going to tease you for a while. We're going to all call her Sherry for a while just to kind of bring you in here. I am just honored, and I'm excited about what you all are offering by letting it be known what pastors are doing in the city, especially in Durham. I'm very, very grateful for it. All we get a lot of times is negative press in Durham. This going on and that going on, when in my mind, 95% of the city is great. You get that 5% when you get challenges, but people are doing great things, and my wife and I are just excited about doing it. We are really adopting that ministry towards strengthening families and couples in particular. We got a couples ministry going on this Sunday, something special that we do to just strengthen couples to be happy, building happy couples and strengthening families all in our community. And it's important. It's important. God gave me this great woman to stand with me, and we're excited about it. I'm telling y'all, look, I'm happy for real, Melissa. She's amazing.
Yes, I want to also echo my husband's word. Thank you so much for having these kinds of opportunities where you get a chance to highlight local pastors and the work that local pastors are doing. As you already know, Melissa, the job of a pastor and the first lady, the entire family of that pastor's family is a challenge sometimes. But we're grateful that we have these kinds of opportunities to celebrate the pastor, that pastor's church, that pastor's ministry, and again, highlight the things that pastor is doing in the community. My husband talked a little bit about what we were doing, so I'm going to go ahead and take this moment to highlight what we're doing.
Please.
This coming Sunday at 3:30, my husband and I started something during the pandemic of just talking to each other, and it's called A Moment in a Cup. And what we did, Melissa, we would go on Facebook Live and we would have our coffee together. And during that time, we began to just talk and share about our marriage and things that we've gone through. And it became very therapeutic for us as a couple. Moment in a cup. She's got her cup. Yes, we have coffee in the morning, we have coffee midday, and we have coffee at night. Yeah, we are definitely coffee drinkers. And so it became very therapeutic for us individually and privately. And then we started doing it live on Facebook. Well, we had gotten a couple of people to say to us, can you do an event for other couples? And so this Sunday at 3 p.m. right here in our sanctuary, we're actually going to be changing our sanctuary into a cafe. Cafe. So we're changing the sanctuary into We Cafe, and we're going to have coffee and desserts with other married couples. And not only married couples, this time we decided to invite, couples that are in a serious dating relationship.
Because I think those kind of couples, they need to see happy couples and have a chance to just throw some things out to them and just talk so that marriage is happy and healthy. Before you get together, you'll learn how to operate that way. So we're really excited about that.
We're very excited about that. So again, that's this Sunday at 3:30 right here in our sanctuary. Then in August, as I talked about a little while ago, on August 21st, we're actually having a huge outdoor festival for the community, for the church. We have food trucks coming. We have Yummy Bingham coming, who was a former rap star in the New York City area. She will be here. Mike Georges and Anti-Gravity, or Mike Georges, the general, I should say, our son, who is actually, he's our national minister of music. He will be here. Stephen Colonel, who just released a new project, he will be here. So again, that's going to be August 21st, right on the grounds of our property. We are doing some major things at our church and our ministry. And again, the fact that you have given us the opportunity to highlight the things that we are doing is just tremendous and huge. And we thank you so very much for the opportunity. Thank you to Elder-elect Colonel, who submitted my husband for Pastor of the Month. I mean, he did an amazing write-up. I didn't even know he did it, Melissa. I didn't even know it was out there. We had no idea. And that he was Pastor of the Month, or that he was in the runnings for Pastor of the Month.
Something like that. I think we got something that came to me and said, congratulations. And I said, on what? I'm grateful for what happened. Turns out the members had come together, Elder Carroll had just pushed them out, and he and Pastor Foster put some stuff together. And the members just got busy and voted us in. And that's the best way to do it in, where they're doing it for real. And there's no, you don't even know about it.
Yes.
I've got one more big announcement if you'll let me make it. I got to do this. Same thing on the 21st. Our church is building. And we're going to be doing our groundbreaking ceremony during that festival.
Yes.
Right on our
Congratulations. Yes.
We get ready to the next building for our church or for the community, and we're turning this building into probably some type of child care ministry or some other youth center or something that will benefit the kingdom and the community at large. So we're very excited at We Church. We Church! Woo!
Yes! I remember when I was there last time, I knew. I said, you know what? Y'all not going to be here long because y'all not going to fit. I think I remember saying that because y'all were like this. Hey, praise Jesus. Oh,
yeah.
So, y'all need some space because you're doing some powerful things, not only in your ministry or in your own house, you're doing powerful things in the community. So you're going to need that room. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need it. So we're looking forward to it. Keep us posted. I do want to say on behalf of our sponsors who could not be here, WellCare North Carolina. I know if Jasmine Smith was here, she is an awesome woman of God with her own ministry, that she would be doing the same thing. And I do believe that her church resides in Durham as well. I don't think she lives in Durham, but she understands the need of this sort of ministry, being exactly where you are. God has purposed you for such a time as this and in such a place as this, and you're doing it. God is blessing. He's giving you that little bit, Pastor. Now he says, I'm going to bless you with even more because you have shown yourself to be worthy and to be approved. So we just thank you. We're so glad to honor you as our pastor of the month.
Well, we're so grateful for you. We love you. This community loves you, and we're very, very grateful for the opportunity. Thank you for taking the time. Y'all don't have to do this. And I always say it's just nice to be nice. You all are amazing, my wife and I, and the entire We Church family. We got a great church. I love you, We Church. We love y'all.
All right, Pastor, before you and First Lady get out of here, let us know the address and how we can follow you on social media and all that good stuff. And then we're going to wrap up and get out of here.
All righty. So our church address is 2403 Leadnum Street, Lednum. So again, that's 2403 Leadnum Street. And we are right here in the city of Durham, North Carolina. Our Facebook page is We Church. So you can follow us on the We Church page. You can also follow my husband's personal Facebook page, where he often posts very encouraging videos, and he has an amazing Tuesday night Bible study that he does that's actually filmed from our church page, but we share it on our personal page. So you can find my husband's personal page on James Lemuel Spence. So we look forward to sharing our church with you, sharing our ministry, sharing our lives with you. So we invite you to come and visit us at the Word Empowerment Church. We call it the We Church.
You know, I let her do it because her voice and her smile is just electric, and I just love it. So we're glad.
So, Pastor, you will receive this plaque, another plaque from us, for being our Pastor of the Month. Yeah. Well deserved for everything that we've heard about you and everything that you are doing. We're going to put this in the mail, and you shall receive it in the next couple of days. So congratulations once again. Thanks to everyone so very much for hanging out with us. Keep listening for your opportunity, that this may be even your pastor that we recognize. But as we wrap up this wonderful Pastor of the Month for May of 2021, Pastor Spence, as we make our way out, give us some last words. And I love you all so very much. Until next time, I'm going to come see y'all, okay? Groundbreaking, I'm coming to see you.
I've been looking forward to it. Listen, thank you again to everyone who is tuning in. I want to encourage you to, as we're emerging out of this pandemic, let's come out as a family, let's come out strong. Let's not spend a lot of energy looking at what was, because what's ahead of us is better than what was. All things new. God's giving you something phenomenal for you. Get ready, because you're not being shifted. You are a shifter. And God's going to use you in this hour. I pray everybody have a safe, prosperous summer. And we're looking forward to seeing you real soon, right here at the We Church, where there is word for your life.
Amen. On behalf of WellCare North Carolina and the Light 103.9, God bless you, and thanks for joining us for our Pastor of the Month celebration. Mwah! Love you, Pastor First Lady Spence.
Thank you so much.